Hey guys, I'm CLINTFLAIRWOOO, welcome back to another video, and today I'm playing Recon Breakpoint. It's in open beta, and unfortunately I missed the alpha and the closed beta a few weeks back, so this is my first time playing the game. I'm having a huge amount of fun, but I want to give my first early impressions now, so you've got a good indicator whether this game is worth picking up coming next week. As I said, this is open beta, which came out the 26th of September up until the 29th of September, so you've got a couple more days to get this downloaded and give it a whirl and see if it's your cup of tea. So hopefully this video gives you a few indicators to see if it's worth picking up next week. Now, the Ultimate and Gold Edition is out on the 1st Tuesday of October, and the Standard Edition is out on Friday the 4th of October, so a few days after. Now, is this game worth picking up? Well, my early impressions are, I've played a little bit of PvE, and I have thoroughly enjoyed what I've played. Now, graphically, we know it is stunning. Just like Wildlands, really good, sharp graphics, which is good, and it sets the tone. The forest is quite dense as well, which is good, and it gives that tenseness when you are playing the game. And I do really like that, and I do feel it's a step up from Ghost Recon Wildlands. And when I did play Wildlands, and I put umpteen amount of hours into that game, the first 4 and the last 4 was this game was fun, and it was super fun in PvE 4 player. I had belly laughs galore playing this game with friends, and it is the most exciting game that I have played with friends, and then talking about it in the pub or talking about it at work the day after and saying how much fun they've had. It was, yes, riddled with glitches from start to finish, we know that, and bugs, but it is what it is. They're not game breaking. I think they're just there to aid your experience within the life cycle of Ghost Recon. Now, I'm a late adopter. I did not play Advanced Warfighter. I did not play Future Soldier. So Ghost Recon Wildlands was the first Ghost Recon game I played. So I missed out on all the hardcore fun. So Breakpoint, how does it sit for me? As I said, graphically, it's spot on. A big thing for me is when I play these type of games are the weapons have to feel punchy. They need to feel a kick, and they need to feel varied. And so far, so good. I can confirm that the weapons in this game do feel really strong, and the higher gear score or gear level, the higher the weapon does start to feel a little bit better in terms of handling and recoil, etc., etc. So as you progress through the game, you will get better weapons. So gear level, I think that's a great thing. That's, again, like a Destiny thing and a Division 2 thing. It's not really a Ghost Recon concept, and this is very different, and it's new to the franchise, and it's been met with mixed response. Now, personally, I like it because I like progressing. I like the looter shooter, and we know that Ghost Recon has not historically been a looter shooter, but it's the way it's going. That's the feeling, the gut feeling that I get personally. And yeah, I don't feel there's any big RNG mechanics, but still, how the game plays out, it feels very nice, and you do feel quite rewarded to get a better SMG, whether that be an SN 9mm or it could be a sniper, Recon A1. So many good weapons in the game, and as you progress and you pick up these higher gear level products, you will see and feel the difference. Now, PvE, I feel, has a huge amount of weight behind it, and that is only supported in the roadmap, which was announced a few days back, that we will discuss right about now. Now, October 2019 to January 2020, you're going to get Episode 1, which is the main story, Greenstone. You are also going to get the raid, Project Titan. I can't wait for that personally. The special event, the Terminator, which is going to be OP. New class, Engineer. And Ghost War updates, which is your new PvP maps. Also, new faction missions. So that's all in the first quarter of the game, the first 3 months. And so far, so good. So I'm happy with those changes. Now, Episode 2, which is from February to May, you are going to get the new adventure Deep State, a raid update. So what's that going to be, we don't know, but that's exciting. New special event, Ghost War update, again, that's more PvP maps, and a new class as well. And Episode 3, that's June to the end of the first year, which is September 20. A new adventure Transcendence, along with a new raid, new special event, Ghost War updates, and a new class again, also with your new faction missions. So the roadmap is pretty good. So for the next year, we know what's coming, we know when it's coming, and it's looking very tasty PvE-wise. Now, I like the PvE in this game. I think it has a huge amount of weight to it and a huge amount of value, and I feel it will be go-to come launch. And I think it's where you're going to spend a lot of time grinding for the missions with daily objectives, which is good. That will earn you extra coins that you can download, and you could grab more vanity product, which is what these games are about. Now, what I do like about this game more than anything is it has a skill tree, and a skill tree that looks pretty cool. There are 4 different classes. Now, the different classes are Field Medic, Assault, Panther, and Sharpshooter, which again slightly deviates in terms of your class technique item. So you'll have a specific trait, and then you can spec into any which chosen skill tree to again fully max out your character. I'm really happy with this. This is a good thing to have. Ideally, I would like to see specializations, a bit like the Division 2. However, Ghost Recon is not going down that route, so we'll have to kind of deal with it as is. But still, I'm happy with this. Now, in terms of the beta itself, once you experience the beta, and I'll give you my own personal experience in the beta, it has been mixed. Gameplay has been solid. It's felt strong. Gunplay is good. Firefighting is also really good. It does feel very strong in PvE. I have done a bit of Ghost War PvP, which was, in all honesty, quite good. I mean, I did have several disconnect issues. I'll go back to the Xbox home screen or blue screens. There were a multitude of those. However, once it was up and running, it was really good and it was much enjoyable. And I feel personally a step up from Division 2. So I'm happy with the shape of PvP as it stands. Now, I did find, quite irritatingly, many sound bugs in the game. In PvE, for example, every 15 to 20 seconds, my sound would go off and then come back on again, and also continuous fire. And again, that's a bit like Division 2, unfortunately. It's a different dev team, but it still happens. The one thing that did kind of irk me a little bit, but I do feel it's something that may differentiate in future patches, is the character itself. The character does take up a lot of the on-screen. So in terms of your character, it does seem too close. Personally, I like the camera to pan back about 5 to 6 feet. So you see less of the character, more of the scenery, that gives you better angles to be more accurate and more acute to take down enemies. That's a personal preference thing. But personally, I would love to see, again, the camera pan back 5 to 6 feet. I'd love to see also a FOV slider, so when you are moving forward. I love the fishbowl effect. I think it works perfectly in Division 2, and that's something that hopefully the Ghost Recon can learn from and implement into a future update, but that would be perfect in my opinion. The one issue that I did find, as you can see on the screen, is ADS with a particular selected weapon, and this weapon is the Recon A1, and it did have this problem, which was quite frustrating. It also happened on my other weapon, which is the SVD. Sorry, the SVD is the one in the gameplay now. The SVD 6.3, as soon as I ADS, there is that texture glitch, so when you're looking down through the scope, it glitches, so that makes it nigh on impossible to take an enemy down, because you're consistently shifting between the glitch and the scope. So that's something I've tweeted to Ghost Recon team and say, guys, what's this? Is this going to change? Is it going to be in the full game? I damn hope not so. But yeah, that's quite frustrating. But again, these are minimal issues that I do feel over time they can be rectified. The beta, in all honesty, is quite meaty, and I've had an immense amount of fun so far in the Ghost Recon Breakpoint beta. Now, I've been on and on about this game, whether I do pick it up, do I not, do I wait till it goes down in price, do I wait and see. I've decided, through playing the beta, I genuinely enjoy the game, and it's something I do want to put a lot of time into, whether that not just be playing the game for my own personal use, but also put it on my channel. And the reception I've had from you guys has been, get on the channel. Breakpoint has potential to be a solid certain game, and that's what I've decided to do. I've decided to pick the game up. I have gone for the Ultimate Edition, which is out the 1st of October, next Tuesday. I'll be giving that a whirl, and you will see footage from there on in on the channel. And guys, I am stoked about this game. I do feel it is, and it does have several bugs, but at the same time, for anyone that's played Wildlands and put in a lot of time, a lot of hours and energy into that game, will definitely agree that the concept, that the gameplay itself is quite meaty and it is overall insane fun. However, there are glitches, but there's nothing to ruin the experience. The more comical glitches, again, that you can record and show your mates, etc, etc. But I do feel that this game has potential to do really, really well, and it will continue to evolve. The one thing for me that I did want from the beginning that wasn't included, however, the devs have now said it will be included in a future patch, is that AI teammates. There was something they were against at first, but due to the community basically saying it's needed and we want the 4-player or the 3 AI teammates, they decided, yeah, we're going to do it. And in all honesty, guys, I can't wait for that to be implemented. That will just, again, give you more options on how we play the game. But guys, Breakpoint, good fun beta, definitely test it out. You will find bugs galore. Don't worry about that. Try and see through it, enjoy the gameplay, and hopefully in time these bugs are squashed. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want to see more Breakpoint content, then please subscribe to the channel and comment below. Love to hear your thoughts. Guys, peace.